And we're back, guys. Tennis in a minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. We got some quick predictions here. We have Jessica Pegula, Alina Svitolina. These guys just played, and Jessica talked about it in the post-match interview. She's like, I just played her in DC. When she asked her about this matchup with Alina, her energy dropped quick. This is not a match that Pegula is looking forward to. Now, Pegula does own the head-to-head. Now, they played a lot in 2021. They played at Abu Dhabi, the Australian Open, the Indian Wells. The Australian Open went three sets, but 21 was a stretch where Svitolina wasn't playing good. So I wouldn't look at those I wouldn't look at those matchups because going through she was going through a tough time mentally. She wasn't playing well. She was getting beat by a lot of challenger players, so I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. Her form now is amazing. And Washington, though, she she was, I mean, coming from Wimbledon, I just felt she wasn't there mentally at Washington, so I wouldn't really pay too much attention to that either. Pegula, guys, she's 45 and 14 on the year. We saw her take out Georgie and Tig, two solid players. And Svitolina destroyed Friedson. Anastasia was a little tougher matchup. She should have blew it out the water in the third set, but choked up a little bit. This is a matchup where Jess is a big favorite. When it takes Svitolina and the free points, free games rather, plus 6.5. That's the pick, guys. We're gonna take the free games and enjoy the match. I do think Svitolina can beat Pegula and get revenge. Svitolina, she's striking the ball very powerful. She's played a very heavy hitter in Anastasia. She's not gonna have to worry about that type of power with Pegula. Pegula can crack, but not like Anastasia. Um, Svitolina can match every shot Pegula can. Svitolina is the more accomplished player. A lot of people don't know about Svitolina. She's got, I want to say, at least six master I want to say six master titles. Pegula literally just won her second in the last 10 months, right? Svitolina Ben had six. And look, Svitolina's got 19 combined championships. She's got two Masters yearly and final appearances. She won one of them. The other one, she beat who she beat Barty and or no, did she lose? She beat Sloane Stevens and she lost to I want to say Barty in the other one, right? Svitolina's solid. I think she can win this match. This might be the dog of the day to watch out for, but we're gonna take the games to enjoy the match. Plus 6.5 games that's available. Katie Boulter and Peyton Stearns. This match here, Peyton Stearns owned the head-to-head, believe it or not. They had recently played. I don't think it was that long ago because Katie Boulter was just playing college not too long ago. But this is the type of matchup here where I think Katie Boulter, she's got the power advantage in terms of speed, athletic ability, chasing down balls. Peyton Stearns going to have the advantage there. Um, I do think that when it comes to Peyton Stearns, though, she is still a bit green. I mean, she's very young. She's climbed the rankings pretty quick by literally just playing well in a few tournaments. Um, where did they play? I'm trying to think where they played. It had to be Texas. It had to be the Texas Open, and yep, Texas Open. Katie Boulter came through qualifiers then, and she wasn't really playing good. Katie Boulter had to really hit the challenger circuit to get her game up to par. She's winning a lot of matches lately, though. She took out Diane Perry, very defensive. Wong, really good player. Um, the win over Tamova Stearns that's a good win, but the win over Towson, I mean, I told you guys she wasn't going to be there. I thought she was exhausted from the previous match. This is a match where I got to take Katie Boulter. I think Katie Boulter wins the match. That's the pick there. And Katie Boulter's the underdog, too. Next up is Anj Jabeur taking on Buskova. Ons Jabeur, guys, I don't know how she's feeling. I don't know if she's going to come into this match fatigued or tired. I imagine it's probably the later match since Ons Jabeur is the big draw here. Bouzkova is a complete defensive powerhouse. These two have never played before. And if you've never seen Bouzkova, she's strong. She's pretty big. She's got big. She hasn't always been that big. She's been pretty slim for most of her career, but she's bulked up. She's got a lot of muscle now, and I mean, she's having a rough year, but she's turning it on at the right time. I mean, she's taking out Kruger and Martic, two really good versatile players. Um, I do like the win over Noskova, another Czech Republic player. Camila Osario's very tough. Camila's got a similar style to Bouzkova, but Bouzkova's a lot bigger and stronger. I like Bouzkova to win a set in this match. I think Bouzkova wins a set. That's a pick. I do think Bouzkova might win this match outright. I don't want to fade Ons in this spot, but I think this is a bad spot for Ons. She's coming off of a grueling match with Noskova that went 3 sets. Ons is getting over an illness. She's been looking fatigued lately, and she's going to play someone that has the stamina of a racehorse. This is an official upset alert, but we're going to go with Bouzkova to win a set. That's the pick. Is that it? We got one more. Alexandrova and Marketa Vondrousova. They played 4 times. Wow. Marketa owns the head-to-head 3-1. That's pretty darn interesting. She's got variety. She's got really good variety. She's she's a slam champion now, right? Not too many people can say that on tour. They played 3 times, and I want to say, have they played on hard? They played in the juniors as well before. They played this year. That's the most important. They played at the Adelaide where Marketa won that. Alexandrova started the season off shaky, and she kind of disappeared for a while. I think she's playing her best tennis right now. Alexandrova's here because she took out Leylah Fernandez and Shevchenko. Shevchenko, I wouldn't look too much in that match. I told you Alexandra Ekaterina would win as the underdog because Shevchenko was just so tired, and I don't think she wanted to be there anyway. Um, we saw Vondrousova take out Han and Trevisan, two pretty easy opponents. I like the first set over 8.5. I think Alexandrova as a huge underdog. I'll take the point. The plus 5.5 games that's available. Those are the picks. First set over 8.5. Alexandrova plus 5.5 games. Alternate spread. Bouzkova to win a set. We have Bolter, the underdog, to beat Peyton Stearns. And we have Svitolina, huge alternate spread as the underdog, plus 6.5 games. Enjoy. Like the video, guys. Let's see if this video can get at least 10 likes, and we'll be right back. Another good day, 80%. Those are lenient picks, but I do see some upsets happening today. Stay tuned.